All right. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. I hope and pray that all is well with everyone. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm here. Free day from work today. So here I is this morning, this afternoon, 12:58 where I am. Okay. So we're going to do another reading. Who's ever in, good afternoon. Please hit the thumbs up button. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the architect, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Empress, Princess, Goddess, okay, Queen, or whatever I refer to you, whatever I tell you to refer to me as. Okay. On this channel, we destroy and build, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. I have no enemies on this app or any other. Love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. um, I won't tolerate any one being common or disrespectful to me or anyone who genuinely supports me on my channel. Also, Patreon. I have my Patreon. I finally got Libra done. The rest will be done. Okay. I'll try to do at least one or two more for November 2023. For those who have supported me there, thank you. Those who have supported me, period, thank you. Thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you to those who watch my videos. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you to those who have shared anything that I have posted. Right. Right. So my energy is a little low this I keep wanting to say this morning, this afternoon, because I'm kind of sleepy, but we're gonna go ahead and do this early since I have time. Okay. Like I said, there's so many things to read about regarding my situation. But what we're gonna read today is Miss Piss Mustard over there. Okay. Who backstabbed, slandered, defamed my character, threatened my child, probably did threaten my life with all the black magic, witchcraft, and death spells that she did on me, threatened my stability, my home life, my life. With what was I going? Well, I say with all the black magic, witchcraft. She damn sure did that. Okay. Oh, in terms of trying to get me involved in link me to some illegal shit with all her harassment and stalking. Okay, with all her text messages and emails that she sent me, that someone else says she sent them the same exact emails. Text, the same exact shit. Trying to threaten my livelihood on my the psychic app that I'm on. Anything she could do. Probably creating fake profiles and shit in my fucking name and sending people God knows what in my name. Okay. Emails and God knows what else. Now, as far as the lady who raised me and her family is concerned, um, I'll say the shit first started with them that I was aware of that became very obvious. Okay. Was when I started my first YouTube channel, 2019. Now, at that time, I wasn't really talking to any of them. One, I think I saw her maybe once, talked to her, but this was before all the black magic and shit they were doing. They were doing to me. Okay. Um, and like I said, when the shit was going, they would send little comments here on the videos, and I knew it was them. Okay. Like I said, when the shit first started, I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, motherfuckers can't be that mad because I ain't been talking to their asses. Okay. The one that told about the bleed and everything, the reason I stopped talking to her, well, I guess you say shit. You would have stopped talking when she did that shit to your fucking chair in your house. Okay. And my shit was new. Okay. My shit was fairly new. Okay, I had completely redecorated. Like I said, I painted, did all kind of shit, bought furniture and everything. Redecorated the house. Okay. Um, it was because when I realized she was going, basically telling me that she was going in that facility that I worked at after hours when they was doing what God knows what they was doing up in that motherfucker. I wasn't a part of that. Okay. And I got my ideas. I already talked about that. First, I thought it was just, oh, they just going in there doing a sexual thing after hours. But I think it was a lot more to it than that. Okay. But whatever that was, she got herself wrapped up in that shit. Okay. But at the time, I thought it was just some sexual shit. Okay. But then I realized later on that it was more to it than that, probably. But for me, it was like, bitch, this is 5:55 on the clock. Bitch, this is my job. I work here. Okay. They knew she was my cousin because I thought the bitch was. I'm hearing something about, oh, retaliate or something like that. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Or she wants to retaliate against me. Bitch, for what? For what you did and me finding it out and coming forward with the message. Okay. I'm here, wake up and start again. Okay. But anyway, um, this is my job. Listen, it wasn't glamorous. I had fun though. I liked it there. Yeah, I'm a people person. I like to have fun. Okay. Um, $9 an hour. I was getting paid $9 an hour. But the owner gave me the opportunity to work there. And I appreciated it. Fired me over some shit that didn't have nothing to do with me, with one of the trainers that worked there who was my trainer. But nevertheless hired me back. Asked me if I wanted to come back. I didn't talk to his motherfucking ass. He asked me if I wanted to come back and work. And I said yes, because I needed the work. So I appreciated okay. So I appreciated him for doing that. Okay. But anyway, um, it's my job. See, I'm like a bitch like you is fucking dangerous. You don't mind threatening people's livelihoods. Okay. And I don't need no crazy ass shit. Okay. Moving on. Hold on for a second. I got a message I want to tend to for a second. Okay. So anyway, after that, that's when I started my channel. A few years after that, a couple years after that. And here they come. And then they had the black magic and shit was getting crazy. Okay. Most of the time when I was asleep. Okay, they do that shit to you when you sleep. Okay. And I saw that it was them. All right. Nevertheless, okay, I meet Mustard Brains in the midst of this. Okay. And I was telling her what was going on. And she made videos about these people. I didn't tell that bitch to make no videos about none of them people. Okay. But shit, I wasn't mad about it either. At the same time, I'm thinking, okay, I have some support here with this person, Mustard, as well as shit. They was doing that shit to me, so I didn't care about her making them videos. I didn't tell her to make them videos. So when she decided she was gonna slander me, she brought a lot of hell with her. But you brought that hell on yourself making those videos about those people. I never told you to do that. Never asked you to do that. I don't know what made you think that people that you don't fucking even know. Okay. Because after she did them videos, they started attacking her ass. But I don't know what made you think or feel in any way, shape, or form that people you don't even know are weak than a motherfucker and you can do and say whatever you want and that they're not going to retaliate on your monkey ass. I didn't tell her to take him down either. And I didn't tell her she shouldn't do that because she's a hostile bitch. And I didn't feel, at the time, okay, like I said, this whole thing has taught me a whole lot. Okay, I really didn't like confrontation. And see, she's the type of bitch who you say something to her in the background, she go put it all over. She's not gonna say anything to you. She gonna put it all on motherfucking YouTube. That's why I really don't like talking to anybody on YouTube or a social media period that you meet because this is the type of crazy shit motherfuckers do. The internet, the World Wide Web is a wonderful thing to me. I love being able to meet people, from places that, like, because this shit didn't exist. That, like I say, at least for the common man. Okay, for me until I was in my 30s. It was a whole different world that I grew up in. Wasn't no cell phones, all that type of shit. Landline, that was it. Sometimes I watch movies, these old movies, and like last night, me and my daughter were watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And for those that are familiar with that movie, looking at the couple, how in the beginning they got a flat tire, so they had to go walking to find some help. They weren't in the place where they had payphones. And I was just sitting thinking to myself, how did we make it through that time period? But we did. I lived well into my adult years without the conveniences that we have now. Okay, we had conveniences at that time, compared to a time before that. But now you just get on your cell phone. Hopefully, you get a signal out there wherever you are, okay, and to get the assistance that you need. But we had that shit. We have internet and social media and whatnot. So I like being able to meet and talk to people from all across the world, which of course many of us have been able to do that. Okay, but any motherfucking way. But it also obviously poses a danger because you have nutballs like her. Okay, so I tell you to make them videos about those people, and ask you to make them videos about those people, but you did. And so they started attacking your motherfucking ass. No, I didn't bring nothing with me. You brought that shit on your fucking self. And you didn't know what those people were. See, you thought that little candle shit and whatever that shit is that you do, you thought that shit was big time. Okay. That crew and the wise have come at me with, I don't know what that shit is that they're into. Or that they were into, that they was laying on my ass. And that's why when they started attacking your motherfucking ass, you started making videos. Oh, they was on my devices. They turned my shit off. Sis, you think she up in my attic? I keep hearing the cricket. What's that fungus in the yard? See, shit, that was scaring the shit out of your motherfucking ass. That I had been dealing with. The wise. I don't know what the fuck that girl got a fucking hold of that she was able to do. I go in my house one day, it's spider webs all coming down all from my ceilings and shit. Okay. That fungus that was in your fucking yard was in my fucking house, in my basement. So you was scared than a motherfucker. So no, I didn't bring no hell with me. You did that to yourself because you think you're so fucking cute and special that you can do and say whatever the fuck you want to whoever and however you want to, and don't know people. You think they're so fucking weak. Now, for y'all that's watching that or that may watch, I'm not uh putting y'all on no fucking pedestal. I'm just saying, bitch, you think you can bother anybody and you think people are weak. Ain't nobody defeated me. That you was scared as fuck. And you should have been. Because you had no business making videos about those people. You didn't know them from fucking Adam. I'm talking to you, telling you, because I'm thinking you a decent person about the shit I was going through with their motherfucking asses. They had been did that shit to me, device on, device off, and all. They had been doing that shit to me. Okay. The fungus and the spider webs, that shit kept coming along before I met your motherfucking ass. They had been doing craziness to me. And you so stupid. Whatever the wise was coming telling you, you thought that shit was to demolish me. In part, yes, but bitch, that shit was to demolish your motherfucking ass, bitch. See, I don't know what she said to you, except that time she told me, she came and told me, I'm gonna tell you did. And then you made a video making an ass of yourself. I said, oh, she wasn't told I was dead. And then here you go, like that evening or the next day video. And here I am 2 years later. I told you that shit. Anyway, I couldn't understand what these young people's, and I say young because I'm, like I said, I'm like 12 years older than them. Not all of them, but considerably older. So I was trying to figure out, well, what the fuck is wrong with them? Why are they making me? Why are they attacking me like this? Because I ain't talking to their motherfucking ass. That bitch know why I ain't talking to her. The one girl I was still kind of talking to here and there. But then all of a sudden she kind of stopped. She pulled back. And I said, okay, well, whatever. I didn't know what they was ramping up for. I said, it can't be about no YouTube. It can't be because I started a YouTube channel. It can't be. I mean, of course, we've gone through spells where we haven't spoken before. I didn't get all this shit. It can't be about the motherfucking YouTube channel. How ridiculous. So I really dismiss that as the reason why, because to me I'm like, that can't be the reason. That's stupid. Anybody could start a YouTube channel for any reason to do whatever. So that can't be it. Not miss the whys that you scared of. I don't. I really don't think that was her reason for bothering me, because she didn't like none of their asses, and they didn't like her. She had met all of them. Well, not all, but most of them, because I used to, I thought they were my cousins. We get together, we go out, out to eat, whatever little things, and she would come sometimes, and they didn't like her. And I don't think she particularly cared for them either. I really don't. I haven't really asked or looked into it, but I don't think that was her reason for bothering me. I think I hurt her feelings. And I think that she found something. This magic shit, black magic witchcraft. From the we're saying from evil, negative, nefarious intention. Okay. And she was utilizing it for whatever fucking reason. Okay, I found something. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Let me go do these things. They didn't like her, and they would talk about it to me. And I listened. I'm thinking this is my family. Okay. Said whatever thought about the shit. And I think she was doing that either astral projecting, yes, or, the remote viewing and listening and all of that type of thing. Because she would say things and I'm like, that's what we just said. You know. So when I come to learn about all this shit, I'm like, oh, that's what she was doing. So she ramped up her shit on me. But I don't think it had nothing to do with these motherfuckers. Okay. She different. She made a cut from a different fucking cloth than that. Very, very, uh, very well read person. A person may look at her and think that she don't know nothing. See, I saw people do things to her that they kind of did to me. Uh, Talk about her, want to isolate her, that type of thing. Okay, put her down, all of that type of shit. And she had a tough way to go. Okay, she asked me to be her friend. Long time. This was years before any of this shit. And I did. I said, okay. I told her, I said, I don't normally make friends that way, but okay, let's try it. I used to work, I was teaching at a couple of the community colleges here, and one of them was like about mm, maybe a good 30, 40 minutes from where she stayed, which wasn't far from where I stayed. I mean, like she would walk to my house. I wouldn't have did the walk, but she was a walker. Okay. But nevertheless, so I sometimes on my breaks, I have a class maybe at 8 o'clock in the morning. Next time I would have a class maybe like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I would just stay on campus. So sometimes I would leave campus, I would go all the way to her house. We talk for a few hours, I go back. Wasted gas, some people would think, but it was cool because I enjoyed her conversation. But anyway, like I said, cut from a different cloth. But I chose at the time my quote unquote family's side over her. Because like I said, they ain't like a couple of them that I hung out, they ain't like. And I really didn't know why they didn't. Okay. And like I said, I don't think she cared for them either. Only one, she made it very clear. And she ain't like that. They ain't like each other. Whatever. Okay. So anyway, that's just a little background on that. Bitch, you set up there and made videos about these people because of what I was sharing with you. Again, I didn't tell you to make no videos about them motherfuckers. They didn't have no YouTube channel. They weren't a part of any of this for them to defend themselves or anything. Okay. And they damn sure weren't saying nothing to me at the time because they was too busy trying to, you know, hurt me with their black magic, harass me, stalk me, CILL me, and all of that type of shit. I don't know what made you think that you could do that. I didn't honestly didn't think they was gonna do anything, but they did, and they still might be fucking with you to this day, especially the wise, because sometimes she don't like to leave shit alone. Thank you for the one thumbs up. She don't like to leave shit alone, and I have seen some of the karma that has hit her as a result. Only some. See, I used to go checking on people's, they social media stuff. I don't look at nobody's shit no more. But my fucking own. And whatever YouTube videos I want to watch, but I don't go looking at people's stuff anymore. I don't know what's going on with anybody. Okay. Only myself. Not even you, mustard brains. Okay. But anyway, So whatever they did to you brought that on yourself. You telling me shit about motherfuckers that was bothering you. I didn't make one video about none of that motherfucking asses. The only video I made was about the one talking about you over there too and all of that kind of crazy ass shit bothering me with her motherfucking ass. And eventually I took that shit down. Because I'm like, I ain't get on here for this shit. I want to defend myself, but I also could see how they pull people into that type of shit easily. And before you know it, you completely knocked off whatever it is that you was trying to do, why you came on here in the first fucking place. Now, everybody's different. Some people, talk about, the real readers and the this readers and all of that kind of thing, okay? And the healers and all of that type of shit. Now, I didn't get on here with that in mind. I didn't get on here thinking about no goddamn money. I didn't get on here talking about I'm gonna go heal people and all that kind. I got on here because I always wanted to read tarot, okay? And I didn't know that was a thing on YouTube. And somebody sent me a link a long time ago, and I saw it, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know there was that people read tarot on YouTube. That was not a section of YouTube that I had come across. Okay. I was watching Bobby Hemmett videos and shit. Bobby Hemmett and Joel Pookrum. Okay. Delbert Blair. Okay. Jordan Maxwell. That's the shit I was watching on YouTube. Okay. Maybe some weight loss videos. I didn't know anything about no tarot readings on YouTube. Okay. So I saw it. Okay. Subscribed to a person. Very first, the link that was sent to me was Spiritual OG, and of course she's not on here anymore. Okay. And I was just watching hers because I thought she was the only one. But then you know how you watching and they have more on the side videos that are related to it. So I saw more people. Okay. I subscribed to another sister. I was in her meditation group. We talked about it. I told her I want to do it. She encouraged me to do it, and I started doing it. Okay. And I liked it. And I still fucking like it. But any motherfucking way. Like I said, I said, this can't be about no motherfucking YouTube. Motherfuckers can't be that silly and immature about no goddamn YouTube. Can't be. See, I come from a time, like I said, I was good and grown long before motherfucking www dot. It's in my 30s. I was in my 30s when I discovered YouTube. Okay. My daughter was born when I discovered Facebook. Okay. I remember MySpace. I was on MySpace, but I wasn't on there all the time, indulgent in it and all of that kind of shit. Okay. Living my life, doing my shit. And had accomplished a lot of things. Some of which I have posted in my community tab. And the only reason I posted that shit because that bitch lying through her fucking teeth about me. Okay. Now I don't know all the shit she said. Okay. The things that I comment on are things that I know that she said because those things were told me. In the very first video she did slander my motherfucking ass. I watched that one. The second one she did, I think I watched like maybe 5 minutes. Listen to 5 minutes. I mean, it was just so fucking ridiculous and grotesque. I was like, I'm not about to sit here and listen to no bullshit. Where is this even coming from? I don't even know why the bitch is doing this shit. And I wasn't about to ask her either because that's what she wanted. So she could take little thing that I said and make a video. So then she proceeded to lie. All of it was a fucking lie. All of it. Confirmation. So, nevertheless, I'm thinking I got these quote unquote family members over here doing their destruction. destructive work to me, and I don't know why. And this nutball over here doing her shit. Mr. Frankenstein over there doing his shit. The false mama, which I didn't know at the time, is involved in this some kind of way with these fake family folk. I'm thinking it's different groups of people fucking with me and bothering me and trying to unalive me and all that kind of shit. Time goes on, and I'm recognizing and realizing, oh, they're all working together, except for the wise. I really don't think that, and I still haven't asked and looked into it, that she was involved with that. I think she just had her own reasons. I'm hearing she did. I don't feel like she was a part of it initially. Maybe she became a part of it. Okay. I got a heater here. I keep turning it on and off because I'm like right at it and it's hot, you know. Okay, so anyway, but I didn't think crazy, pissy, mustard over there was part of it. I think she just saw the men's is that I'm married. I'm a twin flame, I'm a twin Ray. And their friend, I'm their mama. They got money. And they look like something. These mines. I thought that's what that shit was all about. And I'm like, I done told this bitch right here, I ain't interested in neither one of these motherfuckers. Why is she doing this? How many times I got to say it? And when we did live, just the sister asked, did she ever meet those men? No. At the time, as far as I knew, she probably flew them out there to see her some shit. Because they ain't paying no plane ticket or any kind of ticket to come see that bitch. Ain't put no money on no fucking woman. But here it is. I'm minding my business, going on about my business. Fucking, I ain't gonna make no more videos about this shit except the live that the sister wanted to do. Okay, and going about my motherfucking business. And here we go. It's still going on. Now, I don't know if it is now. Gotta plug it, my thing in. Hold on. But probably. All right. The sister I said did the if you over there with it too, talk about me, her shops, all kind of shit. Now, bitch, please. I done said what I felt about that. Okay. I will say it again. Motherfuckers know I don't have no problem repeating myself. Okay. I did a whole dissertation on that on the other video. On being repetitive. Okay. I had some glasses. After she did her thing, I look up here, the bitch is in the same kind of glasses. It would be a few people that said this bitch have directly copied off of me. One sister made a whole post about it. Okay. Okay, so that's what she did. Whatever. That's who she is. That's what she did. So this mustard over there when it was happening, and she was pretending on her pretend thing, made a whole video about. I didn't ask her to make no video on that situation. I spoke to it, made a video about it. I didn't ask her to make no video on the situation at all, but she did a whole hour or more. Hey, that she do that to you. Talking about me. After all that shit went down, somebody shared the video because the lady was saying that the girl who said I was in her shackles was fucking with her. And somebody sent her a link to the bitch Mustard's video that she made defending me. But see, this was after the bitch had already slandered me and defamed me and all of that type of shit. So then she come through, oh, I gotta clean it up now. And did the Coven on such and such, somebody she fucking with, who have made all kind of posts on here and Twitter and everywhere. And I said it in the blackouts, and I say it again. I was following her posts. All that stuff she's talking about, I don't know. I was just looking when she was talking about crazy mustard over there. screenshots and everything. Even screenshots of some of the shit that I was saying to Crazy Mustard over there about shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay. Coven attacks on her or whatever. And bitch, here you are. You must be part of it from what she is, what she feels she's seeing. But definitely, your name has been spewed. Crazy ass you. And I'm like, yep, that's that crazy bitch stalking. And I don't know if you watch or whatever. I don't know. Okay, but like I said before in the blackout, I'm gonna say it a motherfucking again. I tried to send you email. See, this is before I really realized that they had intercepted my shit because of some crazy motherfucker that she sent to me, who I talked about in this cammed up lie. Who I realized I said, oh, she part of this shit. And bitch, no, you can't get no more readings from me. And the bitch have left me alone, but I blocked her any motherfucking way. Who I feel like has something to do with what you say that you're dealing with. Okay. So if you want the information, fine. If you don't, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because I think you thought I was a part of this shit because I was talking to crazy ass mustard nutball over there. And no, I wasn't. I don't know what the fuck she was doing there. What group she was in, what group she ain't in. None of that. Okay. Any motherfucking way. Anybody can think whatever the fuck they want. I know my life. I know what I do, what I don't do, what I was in and what I wasn't in, and all of that type of shit. I don't have nothing to fucking hide. But I don't owe not damn motherfucker an explanation. If you want the information, I still have it. He said you got the law and all that kind of shit. I don't know. But if you want the information, I still have it. Because this person lived in that area, I guess. Because they claimed they was trying to leave the country. So, okay. And it's been a few months since I told her, no, don't bother me no. In other words, don't bother me no motherfucking more. Because I see who you with to come harass me and bother me. Okay. Any motherfucking way. So like I was saying, so she had to clean up, make a new video, the COVID attacks on her, which obviously she is part of that. If it ain't just her altogether. Oh, and apologies. Also, in other words, like I said, you basically, that's how dumb you are. You just dumb as fuck. You telling the world you can't read worth a goddamn. Did a whole fucking hour-long video on the shit. Again, which I never asked her to. I didn't ask her to do shit. I didn't tell her to do anything. She takes it upon herself, okay, to be an instigator and a troublemaker and create problems and troubles and act like she's innocent or God or something. Hear ye, hear ye. Bitch, please. But whatever. So, eventually as time goes on, with it this year, at some point this year, I realized, wait a minute. She has involved herself in some kind of way with this family, this fake family. When I say fake, I mean in regards to thinking that I was blood related to them for 49 fucking years and then at 49 realizing I'm not. Finding out who my birth family actually is, so on and so forth. I'm like, this bitch is working with these motherfuckers. Yeah. And I'm hearing that shit loud and clear. Yes. Against you. Now, like I said, we heard a lot here on YouTube from readers about inheritances and properties and all this kind of stuff that motherfuckers had been stealing. Well, like I said before, I heard that. I knew, I was like, somebody left something for me. I could just feel it. I didn't know who, where, what, when, why, or anything. She had it with that bitch. She did a fake ass reading that she shared publicly because she said the higher ups told me to do that. No, bitch, you just mad because I don't know what you thought, that you was gonna defame me and slander me and all of that kind of shit, and I was just going to just sit there and say, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know, but anyway, I could feel that shit here, like I said, touching my nose for a few years, a few, not a couple, a few, 3 or more. Remember in school? So I asked her, when I saw that the shit she was doing to me, I was like, you know what? She just keep going too far, too far. And I'm crying one day, and it's like I heard the good Lord say to me, "Get up, stop crying. We've been showed you who she is. We've been showed you how she was. You don't want to see it. You don't want to believe. You don't want to do it. Get up, stop crying." I mean, because I'm thinking this is my mother. I thought the love that was real and all of this kind of stuff. Okay, but she would do some little devious things to me. See, she wasn't the type. She ain't gonna beat your ass and all of that type of stuff. She wasn't going to jail, going to prison. She wasn't gonna let it be seen. Well, she didn't do anything like that. Experimental pills, okay. Probably lying on me to all kind of folk, okay. To my dad and God knows who else, okay. Okay. Whatever her black magic witchcraft was. And I remember one time she was going through something where she was very, very anxious, had a lot of anxiety. And I was like, well, what is it? What's wrong? She said, I don't know. She said, every time I go in that room, remember that video about who was that coming up out of that fucking closet? Every time I go in that room and go to sleep at night, it's just like something is bothering me, something I can't. Mm-mm. So whatever you and that person in that closet was conjuring up to do to me, look like it's back. It was just some weird shit going on with her. And I told her, I said, you sound like you might need to, maybe you need to go talk to somebody. Maybe you should do that. But see, she knew what she was up to, and I didn't. And she was like, okay, maybe you're right. She never did. As far as I know, she never did. But see, it wasn't even about that. I was the one who was thinking that, okay, maybe it's age, whatever. Sometimes as you get older, and I briefly talked about perimenopause, you have memories come to the surface, shit that you may have buried a long time ago. Okay, shit that you totally forgot about, and that shit will resurface itself to you. And gotta deal with this shit now. Okay. I was able to go all these years, bury that shit, and keep on going. And see, she was the type of person, work, 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 and always with everybody got issues. Everybody got issues. But he's like, well, why don't you deal with yours? You mean tell me you don't have any? And see, I would say things like that to her, you know. And I told her, I said, you're older and you seem to have like buried things in your life, emotionally, like you just not don't deal with your emotions, don't deal with the issues of life. Maybe you should again go talk to someone. Maybe because you're getting older, these things are resurfacing, and maybe you need to talk to someone about it, so on and so forth. Okay. And she said, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should. Okay. This was, I don't know if I had started my YouTube channel yet. I don't know. If not, maybe it was like a year before that happened, or maybe right, when I had started it. I can't remember because that seems to be so key in all of this when I started my YouTube channel. Because when I started it, this is when I started to realize things. But again, I had started a tarot channel. I didn't know it was tarot, and so I started looking at tarot videos. And sure, these are general readings. Not every reading that you see is going to resonate with you. But watching some readings and some readers, a whole lot of shit began to unravel. And a lot of things that came to me that, like I said, that unraveled and whatnot, it was like stuff, some of it was stuff like, you know, like I said, I feel like, when I was crying that day, and it was like I heard, I felt God say to me, we've been showing you, we've been telling you, stop crying, get up and stop crying, because we've been told you. So it would be stuff that I had already seen long before I had got on YouTube, long before I knew there was a fucking, that they was doing tarot. Like I said, I was watching Bobby Hemming and shit like that on YouTube. So it would be confirmations of things that I had already been told or things that I had already seen. But no, that can't be. That can't be. That can't be right. That can't be true. That type of shit. Yeah, bitch is right and it's true. Looked like he had darkened in here for a second. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw that. But anyway, so when the shit was getting really wild and off chain, especially when the motherfucking shooter came to my house, in which I said, they gonna send somebody here to kill me. I knew it. Again, one of those, nah, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't go that far. And me and the tenant standing outside on the steps one day on the porch one day talking, and this motherfucker comes up, and both of us looked at each other like, what the fuck is this? Okay. And we both standing out there scared in the motherfucker. And I prayed real quick and I heard go in the house. And I told her, I said, go in the house. So we both went in the house. He sat there for a long time and finally he left. Okay. And so that's when I said, okay. Because see, I hadn't even told the woman I thought raised me, I hadn't even told her what they was doing, what was going on, anything. So finally, when the shit was just getting ridiculous, and it was, them motherfuckers was getting crazy with the shit they was doing. Now, one of them has been very quiet for a long time, long before the shit kind of ceased. I don't know whether if that bitch is is it had was an informant. Let me go to plea, which I think she is. See, she didn't want to lose what she had. But bitch, you come up every now and then in my thoughts. Okay. But anyway, so that's when at that point, the shit is ridiculous here. And I knew they had got themselves involved, not just Miss Bleeder, but the rest of them had got themselves involved with the motherfuckers at the facility. Monster, Frankenstein's monster, and Marble Mouth. I could just see them. I'm like, oh, they all partying and shit together. That motherfucker made it clear that he was a part of that shit. And when I say they was doing some horrendous shit to me with the black magic, he was definite. That motherfucker was on it worse than they was, much as he could possibly be. I even confronted him one time and told him to stop. They was doing some shit. I don't know. I don't know anything about any of it. Okay, but they was doing some shit. It would do something. I don't know if they was trying to make me have a wreck in my car, or I don't know. It would do something to the car. It was like whatever they would do. It's like the car, the dashboard, or where the radio and stuff. It would just do something. I can't even really describe it. But it would light up and do something strange. Car was still running, but it would light up, and I was like, and then I could feel it. And I said, "What? This is them." So I confronted him one day. Motherfucker, leave me the fuck alone. Stop. What are you doing? You understand what I'm saying? Leave me alone. I never said anything about, I know you hanging out with them motherfuckers. I know y'all partying together. I know y'all trying to unalive me. None of that shit. Just stop, leave me alone. Soon as I get in the car, whatever they do, it like you get a phone call and it would do it. So as soon as I got in the car, I didn't drive a few feet away. Phone call, same thing. And it was just like, it would do something. I could feel it physically. Okay. That nigga was doing some horrendous shit. Okay. Astral projecting, coming in there smelling like piss and shit. Okay. I think motherfuckers so sexy and fine, but then a nigga, what are you doodling on yourself? Or maybe that's just your spirit. Okay. But anyway, okay. I mean, just some horrendous shit. The phone calls, the scam likely, the phone. I mean, and sometimes the shit would be painful because I could feel it in my body. And I would text him and say, stop, leave me alone. That shit hurt. Okay, stop. But then I did say something to him. I was texting him, telling him, you know, you need to stop. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Tell you what they're going to do. And I did. Okay. I stopped. Okay. Thank you to those who are here. Please hit the thumbs up button. So eventually, shit would then die down because I was fighting. Okay. Except Miss Bleeder, she still would bother me periodically. Go do the dream infiltration, talk about that's power. No, it's not, bitch. No, it's not. Tried to choke me and shit. Got caught up with my ex, the one I was saying last night. Taught me how to do the theater sets and everything. Okay. Thought I didn't know he meant, but me and him was talking that she was on him. Thought I didn't know. Thought I didn't realize it. Thought I was dumb like her. But whatever. That nigga got involved too. And I still couldn't figure out, what it was. Why are they bothering me like this? But I knew other people from watching YouTube. I knew other people were going through this type of thing. Okay. I'm thinking different reasons for different people, but I'm still thinking it can't be about no goddamn YouTube. But again, I'm not putting nobody down, no generations down, and this one is better than another and all that. Because I just come from a different time period, different generation, or maybe it's just me. I can imagine that would be that big of a deal to somebody, that they got mad at you to that degree because you started a YouTube channel, and now they're gonna come trying and take your life. But maybe, to me, that's just ridiculous. Here I am in my 40s starting a YouTube channel. Is that deep? Really? But maybe for some folks it is. But anyway, when the shit was getting absolutely fucking well, it was always ridiculous, but it was just, beyond ridiculous. Okay. And then, like I said, it was a person on here who did not bother me until Mustard, till I was talking to her. And Mustard kept saying my name over and over and over again. This was before she slandered me and I wasn't shit. And she was talking nice about me and all of that type of shit, which I never asked her to do that neither, bitch. I never asked you to mention me. Okay. Hold on. Never. Not once. I was doing this fine before I met you. Okay. Okay. Whatever I said, that went off confirmation, goddamn. Okay. So, finally, I said, I got to speak to this to her. And I told her, yo, nieces and nephews, they doing some black magic on me. They've been doing it for a while. She didn't say nothing. Mouth. Oh my goodness, what you talking about? Even if you feel like I don't believe in it, well, why you say that? Nothing. Not one word. And I was like, you don't have shit to say about, I don't believe in, you're a fucking liar because you told me that that happened to you when you was younger. I guess you forgot you told me that. So anyway, she's supposed to take my daughter somewhere. A week later, and I'm sitting there, and I told the tenant, I was like, something going on with her, something wrong. Well, what you mean? And I'm telling her, and I said, something ain't right. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, this, that, and the other, right? I know the tenant wasn't new from church. Okay, growing up in church. Okay. So anyway, about a week later, I told her, no, I think I told her the black magic was trap, and I told her, I said, they sent somebody here. Even the tenant, saw it, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Nothing. Huh? Not one word. Not one word. Complete dead silence. I said, okay. So I'm thinking that, maybe she'll say something eventually. A good week goes by. And I emailed her. I said, she's not going nowhere with you. My daughter's not going with you. Whatever that thing was that you want to take her to, she's not going. Oh, I'm so sad. Talked to her a week later. And I said, I don't understand why you haven't said anything. Nothing. You haven't showed any concern. You haven't said, let me pray for you. What you mean? Why is you saying that? You haven't said anything. Okay. And I think that's when she said, well, I don't believe in witchcraft. You're lying. And I told her, you're lying because you said to me that that happened to you when you were younger. And then she got quiet and I could hear her crying. Okay. Trying to, you know, muffle it. I said, she over there crying. I don't know why she's crying. Are you crying because your child's life is being threatened, or are you crying for some other reason? And then she said, well, my daughter is still, no, she's not going anywhere with you. And see, that's when I went to Egypt. Me and my daughter get ready to go to Egypt, and I had to get her passport, and I had to renew mine. So, we were late. So I said, well, we'll drive to Detroit. We were going to drive to Detroit to get to the passport office. It was only a couple of hours from here. And she was going to go with us initially. And she said, well, we could talk about it when we go to Detroit. I said, you're not going with me to Detroit. You're not going anywhere with me. I told you that my life is being threatened. And if my life is being threatened, that means her life is being threatened as well. And damn, the tenant's life was damn near threatened as well. You haven't showed any concern in any way, shape, or form. Uh, you can't be around us, period. You haven't even asked, well, what do you mean? Why do you say that? Nothing. And see, that's what I mean when I say, people try to act like they so slick and stealth and all of this type of shit. You don't even know the right things to say to make yourself look like you're not a part of anything. Okay. And that's when that ended that, maybe a week or two later. Well, no, because I had moved before I went to, we went to Detroit, got the passports, and how did it go? I can't remember the exact. But anyway, at some point between going to Detroit to get the passports, that phone call, everything, I moved out of the house. And I moved out before we went to Egypt. And I got the passports maybe it was only like maybe 2 days before we left because I had to wait for my daughter's birthday before her to be 16 because her father didn't want her to go, and he did not want her to go because he just was always giving me hell. Didn't want me to do shit for the child because he didn't think of it because he was a jealous motherfucker. 16, I come to find out she don't need legally doesn't need both parents' signatures. She only needs one. And if it wasn't the truth, then the motherfucking passport office wouldn't have given us the goddamn passport. Duh. Confirmation. I don't know if you heard the fucking phone. Okay. So anyway, I moved the fuck up out of the house. Okay. Then we went to Egypt, whatever. Um, come back from Egypt. Not long after that, this is when Mustard Brains over there goes on her. Let me begin my her backstabbing smear campaign, defamation of character smear campaign. Not long after that. Okay. But again, I'm thinking it's different groups, different factions, so on and so forth. And then not long after that, I see the woman that ran for the fake mother that ran for the hill. She done ran up out of state. That moved about the state within 2 weeks' time. Like I said, either it was like she called and said, okay, I got to, because that's where she went with that motherfucker. Okay. We're in the same state. Or the shit was planned. And I really think it was planned because when I saw where she lived, because she sent up my daughter's birthday is in August. Okay, we got back. No, before we left, I went to the house to get my mail, and there was a card in the mailbox for my daughter, but it was kind of like maybe a week or something after her birthday. I can't remember all the exact dates and all of that kind of stuff. And I saw a new address, and I said, "Oh, she done moved. She done flee the state. Yeah, because you finding out what's going on, and that she's a part of it herself." And I looked up the address, and I saw it was some beautiful, very expensive condo. Oh, but that phone call with her, that's why I asked her. I said, and by the way, did someone leave something for me and my sibling? Because I thought it was something that was up for both of us. Even though Mr. Brains did her reading for me, because this is when she was pretending to be a friend, and I asked her, or at least a supporter. I can't really call her friend. I really didn't know her like that. Okay. But I was telling her about it. She did the reading. Bitch, you was wrong than a motherfucker. And I'm gonna keep saying that shit. Your motherfucking ass was wrong. And you thought you was being so cute and hot and sexy and destroying my motherfucking ass. I'm gonna put this reading, make it public and embarrass her. Nope, not embarrassed. Matter of fact, I told my community tab, y'all go on over there, look at it. Take a look. There's nothing bad in it. And even if it was, so what? But the shit was wrong any goddamn way. I got some real readings from real spiritualists. Myself being one. Okay. It's a bond. Your great grandfather left you a bond. Wrong. Find out. Okay, this woman ain't even my biological mother. I found out December of that year. Went to two real spiritualists who don't know each other, lived in completely different states, and they both confirmed the same exact thing. Both of them. And one of them is on here on YouTube. The one you called another fake false spiritualist. She had that shit down pat. No, you're the fake false spiritualist. Didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. The one I did the live with, she confirmed that shit. She was one and someone else who ain't even on this motherfucker. And then over the time period since that was, this well, I'm 51 now, 2 years later, been a couple of others. Okay. We're not a part of this YouTube. I ain't meet them through no motherfucking YouTube. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, the one you call fake false spirit. She's the only one besides your stupid ass who I got a reading from on here. Her shit was right. From the rooter to the motherfucking titty. On what she read for me. You just you just dumb. Thought you was gonna embarrass somebody. Bitch, the only person who should be embarrassed from doing some stupid shit like that is you. Again, I'm going to say it again. Who has a fucking business where, you know, you know, holding people's personal information and keeping it private is key to the business? Unless like I said, I've seen people do people's readings on here that the person be up there with them. They've given them permission to do it publicly, but who's holding people's personal information is key to the business itself. And I'm hot mama. I'm hot mama. I'm gonna show her. I'm cute. You fucking idiot. Even though, like I say, it's wrong, it's still like, bitch, you're so fucking stupid. So you just gonna risk your whole fucking. I wouldn't even think about me. I'm like, you just gonna risk it. I guess I was supposed to look at it and be like, oh my god, oh no, she did it. Just like, well, she's a fucking idiot. I remember I first met you. I'm like, yes, and showed you my website, and I had what do you call it, reviews on it. I'm gonna put reviews up on my website. Make a video. And I was like, is the bitch mad because I have reviews on my website? Who don't? Oh, you don't because you're dumb. Or maybe you don't have any. Maybe you don't have no good reviews. Because you never did put them up there. She off the website. No. I didn't load my website. I was like, she can't be this backwards. In 2020, whatever it was, she cannot be this fucking backwards. I bought it through Wix and took it down because I wanted to go through GoDaddy. And it was about time for that shit to be up anyway. It might have been. I might have took it down right at the time when it was time to renew. I said, now I want to go through GoDaddy and create something different because I like their shit better than Wix because I had used it before for other things. It was easier for me to navigate. Next thing I know, I'm talking to the sister. She said she didn't even have a website up. I was like, oh, she doesn't. She lost the website. Just dumb. That time you got on there, I did all these people private video for private, and YouTube made it public. No, bitch, you did that because you're just a mean bitch. You made those videos public for those people. If that even really happened. But if it did, you did that. Because you're just a hateful bitch. So any motherfucking way. Well, and wherever the condo was, I said, well, you ain't get that in no 2 weeks' time. Oh, you have been planning this shit. But you didn't think that I was gonna find out. Well, no, like I said, I was actually supposed to be dead by that point. I was supposed to be dead. Who knows what the plan was they had for my daughter? But I was supposed to be dead. They were supposed to be done, had the funeral, pretend, cry. But I had asked her, like I said, did someone leave something for me and my sibling? No. Somebody like who? If the answer is no, the answer is no. What do you mean somebody like who? In other words, bitch, what you finding out? Okay. So then I'm sitting up there overtime, dealing with all this shit. And I'm still like, somebody done left my motherfucking ass. I've been feeling this shit for fucking years. Long before I got on here the first time, 2019, like I said, I've been feeling this for years. I never said anything, I never asked anything, because surely if there was, this woman who loves me would have let me know. Then I find out who my birth mama is, and I find out the situation behind that. And I said, oh, I see. Yeah, something was left for you, all right. not by anybody that you knew or you thought, well, that you knew was your family, father's side, or definitely not nobody on the fake mama side. I never thought that. I'm like, I ain't know ain't nobody on one side let me nothing. And even when I was thinking it had to be somebody on my dad's side, I still couldn't. I didn't think it was my great grandfather. I didn't think any of them did. The only thing that I knew was that house that my grandmother, that my father's stepmother, okay, which was some fishy shit because when I was dealing with the lawyer and he showed me the copy of the quit claim deed, because I hung out with my grandmother like we was best friends. Here I am, 16 years old. She's this older woman. I hung out with her all the time, her and her friends, and okay, went to church with her, was just with her damn near 24/7. So I knew her writing. So when I saw the signature initially, I was like, that's not her signature. But I didn't say anything. Then I said, just keep looking at it. You know, don't make no accusations. Just keep looking at it. And I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it. And I said, okay, it does look like her signature. I said, but damn, she must have damn near been half dead when they had her sign it. Because the way, it was like, that's not her signature. But I do believe it was. But I said, looked like somebody either made her sign it or had her do it when she was damn near. Because she was in hospice in her house for, I don't know how long. Okay, I don't remember how long it was, but she was in hospice. Okay, and when she died, the day that she died, she was in the dining room. They had her bed in the dining room. A lot of us, it was a lot of people in the house, and we were in there. And I was holding my daughter, and I was looking at her. She couldn't speak, and she looked over at me and said, like for me to come here, but I didn't. I didn't, and to this day, I regret that I didn't. I said because she couldn't speak, and it kind of made me uncomfortable. And I said, you should have went over there. And then sometimes I think, well, she couldn't talk anyway. At the time, it's like you don't know what miracle might have came through for her to say something to you. Okay, what the good Lord of the angels would have said to you through her voice. Because I feel like her and my grandfather, my father's biological father, were very protective of me. Okay, knowing the situation. And I believe my great grandfather knew as well. I mean, they all knew. They all knew. But there were some I'm hearing who were more protective of you than others. I'm hearing because they knew what she was up to. And it's like you don't know what conversations were had. Like I said, when I was coming up, children weren't allowed in the room. When conversations between adults, we wouldn't go on out there and play with them kids. Okay. But did you hear what I said? That type of shit. You knew the bell was coming. Okay. All right. If you didn't do what the fuck you was told. Okay. But anyway. Okay. Anyway. But as far as my child, you goddamn right she know. Ain't shit hidden. Ain't no lies told. Ain't no confusion. With none of it. Somebody showing what's going on. I was like, I wonder was they trying to hit my daughter with that shit. It was like one time I could see it was like an angelic presence in her doorway. Like I guess the angel said, go on past, not gonna fuck with her. But you're not gonna bother this child in here. All right. And my daughter was like, was I in the house when all this was going on? I was like, yeah, you was in there asleep. Well, I'd be up praying after night. Okay. Or doing whatever. Okay. But anyway, anyway. So like I said, I could see them, the fake family folk with the, not mustard, whatever his name is. Okay, Frank Stein's mom and shit. I could see the party. I know these they're partying and shit. They all part of this together. And I can't figure out why this motherfucker part of because, but I know he hates my guts. Okay. He hates my motherfucking guts, okay? He kicked me up out of the facility, put his hands on me, all type of shit, okay? And to this day, I don't know why. I never did a reading on it. Never even asked for anybody to do a reading on it. Okay, just whatever. But so anyway, as time goes on, and I'm like, oh, this bitch mustard over there and got involved with this family, with this shit. Mm-hmm. It's about some money. And all I could think of, see these white folks, your white mama, and I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers think. Oh, she just saying that for clout. What is this, the fucking 1500s for you to think that? Why would that be clout? Why would someone saying their biological parent is white? What clout do you get from that? Explain. You can't. My chat is closed, and I damn sure gonna keep it closed for some dumb shit like that. Why? What? Why would that be clout? What would make that clout? What? I'm female Bobby Hemmitt. You would obviously have never listened to him. Some of the other ignoramuses, okay, I can understand. But but you are one. But what would make that clout? What? Go ahead and email me your answer. Because you damn sure ain't gonna come on this chat. You can even put the shit in the motherfucking comments. What would make saying a white person is your parent, your biological parent? What the fuck would make that clout? Now, if mustard, I damn sure know you probably thought that shit or even said it. But you so spiritual. And they call you the female Bobby Hemmitt. You ain't cracked open that NAM book. Not NAM book. And it's 2020 fucking 3. I guess because my hair don't have that silky, straight, curly look. It's impossible, right? Oh, you got all kind of people mixed with white blood in them. And I mean directly. I don't mean from generations back. I posted a few pictures of them in my famous ones in my community tab. You fucking idiot. I'm trying to think what would make that clout. Just because they're white? Oh, so you do think they're superior to you. You do believe that they're superior to black people. Because I don't think there's no fucking clout. Okay. Because my hair more on the nappy side. Right. Nigga hair, right? Because that's what you think. She don't have good hair. That's how you think. That's not how I think. Because I'm not dumb. And I ain't holding the world back with that kind of thinking, projecting it out into the air, holding us back from progressing. True progression. And just because they're white don't mean they have money. These folks got it. Old money. Kind of like them HBCUs. And bitch, I know you don't know nothing about that. But for those who do, okay, they started some of them schools. A lot of them HBCUs were started by white people who, what they say, white guilt. If you don't know, go look up a video or go do a little history. Google if you don't want to crack open a book to get an understanding of what's being said. Can't keep her. Wanted to be kept. Biological mother wanted to keep me. You can't keep her. Can't keep the Negro child. But we'll make sure she has something. Okay. Ain't nobody ever told me shit. Found out on my fucking own. No, I can't say that. I found out on my own, but I found out with the help of someone, okay, on this motherfucking app, who I will not say who, doing a reading. Who was cleaning up some shit. And if you ever watch Honey, thank you. See, some of these readers, say some, I'm not saying all. Yeah, some of them might be reading for, see, when I would do my reading, they'd be for the general public. Some of these readers are not reading for the general public. They're reading for specific people that are also on this motherfucker. Maybe some that aren't, but damn sure for some that are. I'm gonna leave that right there. And not you, Mustard. Okay. Not you. You're probably trying to give you some fucking warnings, but you just know it all. You so this, that, okay. Don't know your ass from a hole in the fucking wall. But moving the fuck on. But over time, I realized this bitch is a part of this with these motherfuckers. I don't think so at first, obviously. Okay, but over time, we gonna get her. We all gonna get her. I'm gonna be part of that too. Get that money. And I let the right person know. I know shit about this. I've just come into the knowledge of this. Okay, and anyway, if a letter was left for me, I have not received any fucking thing. Here go the names. Here are the fucking names. Ain't told me shit. Thank God I was not talking to Mustard Pissy over there at that point. She damn sure would have ran with that shit. Because see, the false mother, she don't even know who she is. She's not well aware of who she is. I done said that shit already. So, bitch, you don't know it. I don't give a fuck how many goddamn readings you try to get. How you try to go into people's Akashic records and all of that kind of shit. Bitch, you will never know. It will never come to you. It will never be revealed to your motherfucking ass. Since you want to do all your lying and spewing and try to act like, oh, she's after my bitch. You don't have nothing to go after. Nothing. Don't nobody want nothing of yours. So I'm gonna do a reading on this. Now I'm curious. Who got in touch with this bit? Oh, wait. I'm hearing they all did. Okay. Got in touch with her to play a role, to play a part. Come get your money. You'll get some money too. We'll give it to you. We'll make sure you get some. Now I wonder were they actually going to give her anything. They were going to give her a piece, not much, not as much as she thought. Okay, doing everything that they possibly could to take you down. Okay, to receive. Okay, and I'm hearing the crazy thing is I'm hearing the burden here that was left to you. Obviously, so because it has become a burden. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Okay. The fake mother was supposed to let you know, give it to you. I'm hearing something about burned bridges or something. She burned some bridges, okay, with somebody, with some folk. I don't know who. False mother. She burned some bridges, lying, thieving, manipulating. Okay. Trying to get what belonged to others. I'm here not just you. So maybe that's just what she do. Okay. Maybe feel like I mean when I really looked at it, I was like, was she some kind of gangster? Mob gangster woman or some shit like that? Okay, I don't know. Okay. But I would, if I had thought this a few years back, I'd, oh hell no. Now I could see the possibilities of that. And some possible ties. Okay, but let's get this reading on mustard. Why was she? I'm hearing. Why was she a part? Why did she play a part in this? What was in it for her? What did she think was coming to her if she played her role? They got in touch with her. See, but I'm also made a fool out of her. She did not realize. See, bitch, see how dumb you are? See how dumb you are? You get on there, you make videos about people you don't know, okay, in this nasty ass way, slander them and all this type of shit. You don't know them from Adam. Then they contact you to play a role, trying to do me in. Oh, I'm gonna get something, and you don't think in any way, shape, or form that they're gonna do you in. That that's the whole fucking part of the plan. I mean, it was. You're just dumb. I want my potion. Get what's coming to me. I tell them, she, me, and I'm her. You're just dumb. And honestly, I feel as though this is not just a false mother thing. There are other forces here. That woman wasn't all that powerful and great. Okay, let's get into it here. Nine of Cups in reverse. Of course, bitch, that's you. Three of Cups upright. Okay, the Hermit in reverse. Well, definitely being shown right here so far. Seven of Cups upright. Okay, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, damn sure sitting in the seat of not satisfied, not happy with life. Okay, things ain't going my way. I don't have what I want. I want more than this. I want to be more than this. I want to be looked up to, respected. I want people to like me. Because, like I said, didn't nobody like you. I had a lot of friends in high school. No, you didn't. You have shit in high school. See, high school mind. Still stuck. Literally retarded. I don't mean like a person with Down syndrome. Okay. Stunted. Okay. But here it is. I'm a join. But didn't do any kind of reflecting on the shit. Like, No. I just done got on here and dog these people the fuck out. Why would they want me to be a part of this? Made fun of them, called them all kind of names and shit. Though they hadn't done anything to me. No reflecting. Not looking at it in any way, shape, or form, not being realistic at all. They sold you some kind of fucking fantasy, bitch. Some kind of fucking lie. And you said just an off balance bitch. You just went with it without thinking at all. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. Seven of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands upright. Okay. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. And because you're not thinking, which that's just ain't a part of your reality to think. Just open your mouth and just say a lie. But you think you stealth. You think that you are, but you're just dumb. You're so fucking dumb. And I don't give a fuck what you on your channel saying or who you're saying it to. What you're saying about me makes me no fucking difference. Everything you have said about me has spewed out of your evil ass, wicked little split tongue. Okay, is a fucking lie. So it makes me no fucking difference, bitch. You probably did the same thing. Went and read some cards. Who this bitch is? What she got? Here they come telling you, hey, bitch, got something. Besides the fact you looking at, okay, Frankenstein's marble, monster and marble mouth, okay, and lost your fucking mind. Oh, she supposed to be one. Then I'm gonna take both of them. Give me some money. And who knows what you're doing to their motherfucking asses now. You had no fucking defense at all. Just none. Just all defenses down. Listening. No defense. Nothing. Because of whatever that community is. Like I said, I feel like everybody set your motherfucking ass up. Them, whatever that little group of community coven or whatever the fuck it is you was a part of. I feel like you was set up from the rooter to the tutter. And I basically told you that. When we were exchanging texts. I told you that something was going to happen and someone was watching and was going to do something here. I know nothing about none of this shit. I know nothing about no groups, none of this shit. No defense, nothing. And this woman right here was well aware of that. And she didn't give a fuck. And she told you in so many words here, if things gonna be out, ain't nobody gonna betray you or nothing like that. We got something for you. Come on, be part of this. We'll help you out. And saw that you was just fucked up, that you didn't have anything. He told my business. What that, like I said, that you in a group home, you never told me that. But the way you was moving, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Okay. Five of Cups upright. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me see. And bitch, don't worry about it. You might. I don't think they would have said it, but she would have. The false mother. Don't worry about it. You made them videos about them bitches. I'll make sure ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you, bitch. See, and at first I was really shocked because I knew her, the false mother. And I said, she probably over there looking at her like, looking down on her like, ew, what the hell? She was, and I mean she is. She know you for the roach. She knows you's a fucking roach. I'll put it like that. And I'm here. I'll stomp her out. She looks at you like that, like most people. But see, you looked at her and thought, oh, she just an old bitch. See, motherfuckers, you didn't know. You know these people. I did. And even though I wouldn't have thought that any of this would have ever been true, like I said, what I said, the good Lord told me, we've been showing you. You don't want to believe it. You don't want to look at it for what it is. You don't want to see it. Here it is. See how she look at folks and what she think about them, even when she don't say it. But that woman for 49 years. 49 fucking years. I know she saw you for the roach that you was. Because I just keep hearing stomp this bitch out. Then her nieces and nephews, that's her fucking family. What make you think you mean more to her than them? But mine, I'm gonna play my part, do my part, get that money, and put you out. You're just dumb. You're just dumb. And something didn't work here. Okay, the fantasy and shit didn't go the way you thought it was going to go. Didn't go your way. Okay, and here shit fucking revealed. Okay, and now you fucking in regret, bitch. Okay, Knight of Cups upright. Okay, Two of Cups upright. Okay, and the World card here in reverse. Okay, shit didn't go the fucking way you thought it was gonna go. Although you were probably still over there yelping like a little pissy ass dog. Okay, made you think. Come on, come on, girl, come on, part of this. And friends. Let's be friends in this thing and make this thing work. You can help us have victory over this bitch. You can get that shit that left up. Okay. By this motherfucker who I said before. Ain't gonna have that shit and keep that shit. Who I feel like, obviously, from the birth mother's family. I'm hearing it is. Not hers. Not yours, bitch. Ain't nobody over there with you that left you a crack of shit. They know you ain't worth a goddamn, even if they had it to leave. Okay. You just dumb. You're an idiot. A fuck up. A loser, a nothing, a nobody, and I'm gonna keep on going with that shit, bitch. I do it, 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 I do it. I got it. I know what to do. I got it. All my illegalities, bitch. I know how to do this shit. See, I done did it before. I do it. I got it. I got it. Get them men, get that money. Hold on. Well, they definitely got in touch with your dumb ass. Or you, them, whatever. All y'all just dumb. But especially you, bitch. See, they just knew you was dumb. They knew you was dumb. Like I said, you just looked at her as some old bitch. You know anything about her, anything about her background, where she came from? Nothing. Street she was from, background she was from. Nothing. Who she worked with, what she learned, how she learned, her family, what they do, what they don't do, their family history, just nothing. You just dumb. Mm. And there's a lot that I don't know about her. But I can tell you one motherfucking thing. I knew her. So if somebody was to tell me something, well, man, she had a connection with this. Oh, I could see that. I could see that. Things that I haven't said. I could see it. Now, I talk about maybe some connections from her job at the clinic. But I could damn sure see some other thing. I could see that. I knew her family. I knew my uncles. You're just an idiot. You're just an idiot. Okay. She brought a lot of hell with her. No, bitch. And if so, I brought hell to hell. But at the same time, nobody told you to make videos slandering these people that you don't know from me. And they didn't do anything to you. They was after me. They didn't do anything to you. So basically, okay, you started a war with them. So yeah, they was doing shit to your dumb ass. You ain't know the wise. But see, I did. And I know something very special about her. And if you watching, sister, that the thing that I told you you had to accept about yourself. That's why you was able to do that shit as good as you do. That's why you have that strength and that power to do that shit the way you do. Even though it's fucked up, you could use it for good. Okay. But that's why you are empowered that way. Because shit, bitch, you just that's who you are. And it's not a bad thing. Me and the sister, Kai, and don't mean Kai mean life. He was telling you that. Self-discovery. You ain't know her dummy. You're just dumb. Just a stupid idiot. I have in my life, these people did these things to me. I have in my life been afforded the I don't know if I should say blessing. I've been saying favor instead of whatever to be around some very special folks. Even though they took this turn and did these things. Even the bleeder over there. These are not average people. Just any old fucking bodies. Like you, mustard. See, you got yourself caught up and hooked up with folk that you thought you could hang with. Nope. These people are what would I say? I don't know the right word. I'm thinking about it. Okay, but every just about every single one of them is something. there's something, I don't know what the word is. Okay, I want to say special in a way. Um, there's some they have some kind of there's power there. I can't really don't know really know how to word it and describe it. Okay, the false mama, her family, those nieces and not all of them. I can't say all of them. No. Okay, but some of them who play some key roles in this, the wise, all of them, very interesting. Um, oh, something in them. I can't think of the word. Okay, and I ain't saying that kiss nobody's ass or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Okay, yeah, they did that shit, but I'm gonna tell the truth. Okay, and I'm mainly saying it because you dumb heifer. You just thought, oh, there ain't nobody. I know you did. I know you looked at them like that, just like me. I know you looked at them like that. There ain't nobody. There ain't nobody. And then there ain't nobody. Look at them. I know that's how you looked at them. Mistake. Unfortunately, that's the turn they took for money and hateful, jealous motherfuckers. And maybe some of them just because they thought it for the fun of it. I don't know. Okay. But bitch, you got your ass caught up with the wrong ones. I can tell you that motherfucking shit. Just because they wasn't on YouTube, didn't have no YouTube channels and all that kind of shit. Okay, maybe they looked plain Jane to you, or they didn't look like they was nothing and nobody and all of that kind of stupid ass shit. Bitch, you got yourself caught up with the wrong motherfuckers. Okay. They ain't seen it, got powers. Duh. Anyway, stupid. Okay, because I know you sitting there watching. You ain't got shit else to do. You do, but you won't. You do, but you won't. Clean your ass. Talk to your fucking children. Help them with their schoolwork. Get them on their way. Find something for real to do so you can get them back in your fucking care. Something. Bitch, I'm off today. That's why I come on in the evenings. I go to work. And when I get off this motherfucker, I got some readings to do. All right. Thought you was gonna get on there and just land blasting folk and all that kind, because you ain't think they was shit. They showed you, bitch. They probably still be throwing shit at. Because I knew it. I said, I know them bitches throwing shit at her ass. Not initially when you made them videos. I'm talking about when you, after I stopped talking to your dumb ass. I said, they ain't through. I know the wise. I know she ain't through. That bitch was like, oh, for real? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care if she was talking to your motherfucking ass or not. Because I did see a comment one time. I said, I know that's that bitch. Somebody, this person, they just won't stop. I said, I know that's that bitch. That's probably the wise. Because she won't stop. You thought she was a fucking nobody. And you thought them other ones was, they ain't nobody. She ain't nobody. I'm cute. Like when I went to Egypt, and I thought this bitch was some goddamn body. I bought a really pretty painting with two women on it. I bought some papyrus, and I had her, not her, not mustard. I'm talking about mustard, not her real name on there, like Sister Thought, but the name that I was calling her. Okay, nickname. With Scorpio on there. I bought that, and so I bought it for her. So I put up some on my old one on my old channel, the pictures. So I was telling the bitch to shut up. She was quiet for about 4 or 5 days. I said, I know she over there doing something and planning something with a stupid ass. Come back with painted makeup, all just didn't even look at a YouTube video for how to do the makeup. Just regular old blue from the 1970s. all on her eyes, a ton of makeup and shit. The Indian headdress that she bought offline. And I don't know what other stupid shit she did. I'm irreplaceable. I'm an Indian chief, and all of that kind of dumb shit. Play. And I said, okay, so you bought the shit after here the date. She said, I bought this. Bitch, shut up. You just dumb. You just dumb. And it still, I was looking at the picture. I said, I don't see a date on here. There was no date there. You about to scour, right? I'm gonna show these. You about to scour it, right? That's what you gonna do. Why would I go to Egypt and it's COVID and blah blah blah? It was a whole bus full of folk that went. You act like I just got on the plane myself. It's a whole bus full of folk that went. Them tourists didn't fucking stop, dummy. They take my shit. Them tourists didn't stop. Them tourists kept going. We took our COVID test before we left. We took the motherfucking test when we was there and had a good motherfucking time. That bus was full. That bus was packed. And our tour bus wasn't the only one that was in operation. A lot of people were still traveling during that time period. Oh, but you basically have the power to tell people to demote folks spiritually. So apparently you can't be all that if you're afraid of that. But you can demote people spiritually, right? And skin them alive. You God self, right? But you afraid of a little cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. I know some people died with that. I'm talking about Mustard here with her dumb ass because she thought she was making fun of somebody. You're just a fucking dummy. I could sit here on an hour and just say that over and over and over again. You're just a fucking dummy. I don't care what you say. I don't care what little pieces of words that you want to splice up out of my videos and try to knit something together. So you've been doing that. And what's next? And one time I made this video. This was a while ago. Because I saw somebody on IG with my whole let's get into it. The woman had started all this stuff. I was like, what the fuck? So I made a video. I was going to send a letter from the lawyer and all this kind of stuff. And I didn't. Okay. Well, time gone. I was going to do it. But see, shit, I be busy with jobs and work and all that kind of shit. And for me, it's just like, well, okay, bitch, whatever. I get to it eventually. Okay. But then as time went on, when the sister sent not the sister, when Mustard sent the other person when I was in New York adding me with the channel name like mine and all of this kind of stuff. Nothing against you, like I said before, honey, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? I was supposed to scream and holler and act a goddamn fool and make a fool of myself and cry and wince and all that kind of stuff like she did, okay? I said, oh, that probably was her who had Mustard had that girl do that. Mustard. Let's do it. Get her. Whatever, bitch. Whatever. Okay. Because the second person, the let's get into it to do whatever. And I ain't calling your name out for no issues and no problems. Like I said before, please don't bother me. Don't add me no more. But like I said, I've blocked the shit any goddamn way. Okay. I'm not being bothered with no dumb shit like that. Okay. Had the trademark. Good. That's what everybody need to do any goddamn way. That's what everybody need to do. You come up with a name for your channel, whatever it is, kind of work, creative work that you do. Go ahead and put the little symbol right there until you can get the money to get the real thing. Okay, because that shit count. That's what everybody need to do. Okay, she don't want to get on there screaming and hollering. That white woman got my child. That she's the only one who does that. Okay, so that's what that was. That's supposed to disturb my fucking peace. Nope. But see, as far as that bitch was concerned, Mustard, I ain't supposed to be sitting here. You know, well, they couldn't kill her, but I am. I'm gonna get her. I got my black can, my blue can, my red can, the dick can, the that can. Okay. Yeah. And when that shit first happened, that bitch was doing so. I was a couple things she did. I was like, well, what kind of sorcery is this shit? I talked about him up the black eye when I was in New York. The one time I'm in the bed, I look over my eye, I see a woman. It was like something like somebody opened the, you know how in those movies those okay, like say they, what would you call like a little window where they will open at, to see who's at the door. It was like that. I saw, and I looked. I saw some woman's face, and the woman looked like some. I said, "Oh, that's one of her druggy buddies." They both. I'm not saying they were in an alley, but it was like the spirit of them was in an alley, in an alley, a dark fucking alley where they do little drug shit. And boy, that night, that whatever that, because I heard her say, "Yeah, I could do it." I heard her say it to her to Mustard's ass. I like, hey, like this ain't gonna be nothing. Them bitches came and trying to bust into my, I guess, crown chakra or whatever. Okay, I said, boy, wow, she paid a lot for this shit, but this ain't nothing that them two haven't done before together. I want her little drug buddies. Not on YouTube. She might be, but I don't think so. She didn't look like that. Another time, like I told the sister one time, I'm sitting down on my bed, got my legs crossed. I look down, I see these legs extending from me, the little light skinned legs. I said, is this supposed to be this bitch? She's supposed to be taking over my shit, taking over my spirit and all that. Is that what this is that what this is supposed to be? So roaming through that. This was early when this shit first happened. When she first did the little smear campaign. I see her roaming through, astral projecting, looking at all my shit like, I'm Black Chaos Magician. I put the girl in the mental ward. That was me. That was me. That was me. You just telling everybody this shit you do. But one call everybody else a fraud and evil and demonic and all this kind of shit. And you scream and holler, wave your gun at people, tell them you're going to skin them alive. You're going to kill all the children, everybody's children. But I'm pure and saintly. Bitch, whatever. Dumb hoe. Okay, I'm about to get up off this motherfucker. It's been almost 2 hours. Okay, like I said, I didn't have to work today. Praise Jesus. Okay, so I may come back. I'm gonna do some more readings. Okay, that I have to do. All right, and maybe I'll come back. Maybe not. We'll see. All right. All right. Y'all have favor. Check out my. Excuse me. Check out my Patreon. Peace.